Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Look at these four faces on my screen. That's Montana Love, Jaron Ennis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. Most people who've been following boxing, you should know who all four of these guys are, but you definitely know who Devin Haney is. You definitely know who Shakur Stevenson is. These four guys, this is for me, right? Let me drink a little water. For me, when I've been watching boxing the last couple of years, yeah, man, I have eyelash in my eye. These four guys they just stand out. When you see them in the ring and the things they're doing. Keyshawn Johnson is there too, but, not so much. But these four, amazing to see them in the ring. Now, we're talking about boxers, and they have enough power to get the respect. Jaron Ennis is definitely boxer puncher. Jaron Ennis is getting you out with left hand, left or right hand. He's the big hitter out of here. Montana Love is another big hitter. And Devin Haney, he's got some pop, but it's more of his skill and his speed and his IQ and him as being a boxing genius. And Shakur Stevenson has proven that he's growing and getting his man strength up. And again, his IQ is amazing. All of them, IQ-wise, beyond comprehension. Power-wise, got to look more at Ennis and Love. And for those of you who don't know who Montana Love is, he's signed with Matchroom now. All these guys have interesting stories. Whether they've been to jail, whether they were prodigies at a super young age, and with a trajectory to go on and become champions, which they've done. Other guys with a father who was a very talented boxer, didn't quite get to the next level for whatever reason. Has a bunch of siblings. Father trained them all how to be boxers. He always had this one who's kind of the cream of the crop who rises to the top. And then you have another one who, growing up, had no real father, has a father figure, grandfather takes him, trains him, and turns him into a champion. So all of these guys have great stories. But if you haven't seen these guys box, especially Montana Love, go look at the fight where he fought Ivan Baranchyk. Now, Ivan Baranchyk, I think they call him the Beast, really is a beast. When he first came on the scene, those first 10 fights, what he was doing to opponents was annihilating them. Absolutely annihilating them. He was training out there in Miami with Pedro Diaz from Cuba. He's the guy who took on Miguel Cotto after Miguel Cotto and his uncle Evangelista had the up and down, and he was trying to get Cotto ready for Mayweather. It was testing his blood, testing his the different levels or whatever he was doing. All over my head, but he was trying to get Cotto to perform at optimal levels for that Mayweather fight, and Cotto gave Mayweather an extremely tough fight. But Baranchyk was training out there, looking good, but what ended up happening is Baranchyk kind of got exposed for being a bit chinny. Baranchyk is definitely a monster in the ring. But you get in with a guy, a slip boxer like one of these guys, and that's what happened with Montana Love. And you're gonna get knocked out. You can't keep running in on these slick boxers who have pop. And when you watch the stuff Montana Love does in the ring, it's so smooth, it's well timed, and it's so like Mayweather-esque. And that's what you get in all four of these guys. Their boxing ability, their defense, it's everything wrapped up in one. And these guys use their legs a lot too, but they use their upper body. They use everything that you want a boxer to have. If you could go and create your perfect boxer, right? With some pop, with head movement, ring generalship, and that dog in them to fight their way out of a corner. All four of these guys have it. These guys are definitely, and when I say next up, Devin Haney is about to go fight for an undisputed distinction. He's got a little piece, WBC, whatever you think that's a legit belt or not. It doesn't matter. He has a belt. Getting ready to go over there and bang with Kambosos. Not an easy fight. Haney and Kambosos is basically like Mayweather-Pacquiao. Now you say, well, how do you determine that? Because Haney came up in the Mayweather gym. Kambosos got really his real true experience and confidence being Manny Pacquiao's sparring partner. So what you're going to see with Haney going up to fight in Australia against Kambosos is almost like a Mayweather style against a Pacquiao style. Now Kambosos is more of a boxer, but he has that ferociousness in him like Pacquiao. That's why I'm drawing those similarities. With Shakur Stevenson, we just saw him fight this weekend. I shouldn't tell you anything about Shakur Stevenson. Sky's the limit for him. He showed everybody that he just gets better and better. Now, true, we need to see him. It would be nice to see him go out there, bang with some 135-pounders. The fight to make, in my opinion, for Shakur Stevenson is Ryan Garcia. Someone who's about the same size, if not maybe a little taller, reach-wise, the same, maybe has a little bit more reach. Strength-wise, the same or maybe a little bit more. Let's see how Shakur does with a Ryan Garcia. Now, Ryan Garcia can call out Isaac Pitbull Cruz if he wants. Horrible matchup for Ryan Garcia. Now, Isaac Pitbull Cruz and Shakur Stevenson, Shakur beats Isaac Pitbull Cruz because he's an intelligent boxer. Pitbull Cruz is going to put the pressure on him. But Pitbull Cruz beats Ryan Garcia. But he won't beat Shakur Stevenson. But the fight I would like to see, because Ryan Garcia has speed, he has pop, he's kind of big for the weight division, but he and Shakur Stevenson will be a good fight. Stylistically, a good fight. Bring Pitbull Cruz in there. I think he beats Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia keeps his head up too high. Keeps his head up in the air too high. He's no longer with Eddie Reynoso. And Dan Goulson looks like he's not trying. He's not sure what to do with him. He spoke too highly of Ryan Garcia, and that scares me. He said that he's never seen. Everybody when they get a fight, they say they've never seen anyone that good. But he was talking as if there was nothing else for Ryan Garcia to work on. That's a problem for me. So I think if Ryan Garcia doesn't get if he gets a Pitbull Cruz fight, Ryan Garcia's out of it. He's gonna get knocked out. But if he doesn't, I'd like to see Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson come together for a fight. Devin Haney, he's already out there about to bang with Kambosos. Jaron Ennis, hey, he's supposed to be fighting, I think, May 21st. But he is in line for an IBF eliminator. So he's going to be going out to getting ready to fight somebody. He's getting ready to fight somebody at welterweight. And it's just a matter of time. They can only avoid Jaron Ennis in that welterweight division for so long. He's coming. He's coming hard. He's coming strong. They can only avoid that man for so long. Jaron Ennis, out of all four of these guys, he may be the one that, when you look at him holistically, all four of these fighters, we know the weight divisions are different, but when you look at him holistically, he may be the best one out of all four because of the pop he has in each hand. He can fight both styles, and when he's in the ring, like he's just having fun. Montana Love is another one of those guys. When you watch him, slick, counters. He sees everything the opponent's about to throw, and his eyes are wide open. And he's watching, and those counters and the punch selection. That's what, when you're watching it and you're like jumping out your seat and find yourself cussing at the TV, more like your excitement, not in a negative way. Like, oh, or whatever. It's when you see these guys fight, because it's like you can't believe what you're seeing. Like, it's you just can't believe someone can fight like that. And that's what all four of these guys have. So what's his name? Love, Montana Love, man. He's on his way. He's on his way. He's actually ranked, I think, number 12 or 13 in the IBF. So Eddie Hearn is working him the right way, getting him fights, right money, trying to raise his profile, and eventually land him a championship fight. Jaron Ennis is on his way. He's coming. He's right there. And it's just a matter of someone giving him a chance. They're not going to give him a chance because Jaron Ennis is a killer. He's going to have to figure it out because they're going to try to hold him off as long as they can. Devin Haney, he's right there, man. He just has to go out there and take it. But it's not going to be easy. You got to give Kambosos credit. Kambosos can fight. But Devin Haney, even if he gets through, I don't know, the 25 different fights that Top Rank is making him fight just to come over there and fight for the undisputed distinction. Top Rank is just really squeezing Haney. But if he gets through the 2 or 3 fights with Kambosos, then he has to go fight, I don't know, a couple fights with Lomachenko. Then after that, we'll see what Haney's going to do. But Haney is just all tied up for the next few years. And Shakur Stevenson, hey, man, sky's the limit for that guy. Extremely talented. So all 4 of these guys, I just want to put them on your radar. They Montana Love fighting in May, Jaron Ennis fighting in May, Devin Haney is fighting, I think, later this year. I don't know off the top of my head, man. I do so many damn videos, I'll get the dates mixed up. But he's going to Australia, I think it's in July. But don't quote me on that. And then we just saw Shakur Stevenson. He should be back before the end of this year. And just amazing, amazing fighters. These 4 guys, I think, are the future of boxing. There's so many great fighters, but these are the 4 when I watch them. And Mantis Stanionis, I should have put him on here. I really like watching him, but his style is different. These are guys who are just impressive, clever boxers that you watch them and you can see the opponents get frustrated because they just can't catch up with them. They just can't catch up with them. When you think you have them trapped, they're out of the corner, they're off the ropes. They turn you around, they're back in the middle of the ring, and you're getting countered. All 4 of these guys have that ability. And that's why they all stand out to me. And that's why I did this video. But there are other guys out there, but they don't fall in this category as being the slick, cunning boxers like these guys. They all have interesting stories. And I think you guys, if you don't know who they are, you need to become familiar with them because they are the future of boxing. I really believe that. Devin Haney's already proved that he's on his way. Shakur Stevenson's on his way. Jaron Ennis is just waiting for the big fight. Montana Love is on his way as well. Outstanding fighters. There's so many, but these are the 4 that come to my mind. But leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. I just think these guys are going to go out there and gonna really continue to contribute greatly to the sport. And I just think these guys are going to make a lot of money because that's the kind of talent that they have. But anyway, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Shout out to all the veterans. Y'all keep safe, and I'm in the breeze.